Today we're going to be talking about, was magic ever real? My name is Hakeem Brown, and this is Pop City Culture.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother. Welcome to the most listened to international podcast around the world. Hakeem and Reggie Brown are two young African-American boys speaking the truth. This is Pop City Culture.
Hey, my people, what is up? My name is Reggie Brown. I am the man who is the man with the plan and the plan of the whole universe, who knows exactly what's going on, because I am like the ultra pop city culture podcaster out there. Anyways, yeah, we're going to be talking about, was magic ever real? And I think it was real. Of course it was real. I know it was real. It's a fact it was real, so nobody's going to tell me anything different. So here's my brother. I'm going to pass the baton off to Hakeem Brown.
Thank you there, Reggie, for your lovely introduction there. And we're going to be talking about, was magic ever real? Ever in the history and the world of life as we know it. Reggie, what do you think? What do you think magic is, really? If I were to say, what do you think the most magical thing is, what is it?
I am the most magical thing that ever happened
Reggie,
to me.
how are you the most magical thing in the world?
Because I was born, that's why. And being born is magic.
So you're like some magician.
Absolutely, just like Merlin. Merlin a magician,
Give,
you know?
give me some magical magic. What's the last magical thing you did?
Farted. I farted.
Farting is not magic. Farting is like a gastro
No, it's
thing.
not.
What are you talking about?
It's magic. When I do it, it's magic.
Shut up,
It smells
Reggie.
like
You don't know what you're
roses.
talking. Reggie, you think everything's magic?
It is magic.
Really?
Yep, everything is magic.
Okay, is a light bulb magic?
Absolutely magic. It's the magic of science.
I suppose you're gonna say the wooden wheel was too, right?
Absolutely. To people back then, it was magic. Yes, it was.
Bad breath, is that magic?
Absolutely. Bad breath is definitely bad. That's toxic, too. It's toxic. It's deadly. Your bad breath is deadly and toxic.
So we're gonna be.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Here we go again. You
Reggie,
good?
shut up.
You good?
So we're gonna be moving on.
All right, move on.
And so
What?
I'm gonna say, magic, which encompasses the subgenres. I like to say. I mean, it's basically with illusion. You got stage magic, you got close-up magic, and you got many other things. And it's always performed in front of an audience.
Absolutely. Always in front of our eyes, because you know why? You need spectators. That's why you need spectators to prove
And
that
they're
it's magic.
entertaining tricks, and they have effects.
Yep.
And I mean, when you look at it, it almost looks like it's like impossible.
You know why?
So
Because it's magic.
that's what we're gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
So
What?
is magic for humans real? So some people say it's 100%. What about you, Reggie? Is magic 100% real?
Totally. 100%.
Reggie, you think everything. You like believe in aliens too, right?
I sure do. They exist,
And aliens
man.
are real.
Absolutely.
When's the last time you saw an alien?
Yesterday. I saw one yesterday.
Okay. Who did you see was an alien?
Kermit the Frog. I saw him. That's who
Man,
I saw.
shut up. Kermit the Frog ain't no alien.
Yes, he is. He is an alien.
He's a Muppet.
And an alien. He's an alien because he's
Okay,
green.
whatever.
'Cause he's
Whatever,
green.
Reggie. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
So,
Move on. Go on. Move on with the show.
There's this guy, David Blaine.
Oh, this is going to be good.
And they say that
He's a magician.
he is like
A wizard.
a Harry Potter, like
Absolutely.
a wizard.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And he is very magical.
I believe it, too.
And I'm going to be honest with you, I've seen some of his tricks. Have you seen some of his tricks, Reggie?
I've seen a million of his tricks. A million times I've seen his tricks.
And they're magic, right, Reggie?
Absolutely correct. Magic. Like a wizard.
The guy's got superhuman powers, Reggie.
Superhuman duper powers. Like Superman,
Reggie,
man.
what?
Like Doctor Strange.
Reggie, well,
What is it?
a lot of it could be CGI.
Say what? Man, brother, you a hater. Man, you just a
Because
hater.
sometimes,
man.
they like
What?
try to pull stuff over on the audience, off on people. So you don't really know whether or not a lot of it's real or whether or not a lot of it's false, because, they always have some kind of schemy plan going on there. Do you know what I mean?
No, you know what? I don't know what you mean, because I'm telling you right now, magic is as real as Santa Claus. So I don't want to hear anything out of you.
So Reggie,
Just a
you ever
hater.
want to be a magician when you when you grow up, you want to be a magician?
Absolutely, absolutely. I am a magician. I already told you that. I am black magic. That's
can
who
you
I
make
am.
stuff disappear?
Absolutely. The last thing I made disappear was Dad's keys. I lost his keys, and then magically disappeared. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's still looking for him.
He's
You're the
still
one who
looking
moved. If moving something and losing it is a lot different than having keys disappear, Reggie. Okay.
Say what?
It really is.
I don't think so.
Do you know some magic words?
I know a magic word is called shut up. That's
Shut up is not a magic word. Okay.
It is a magic word. It is. When
Okay,
Dad
listen.
says it, we all shut up.
I'm going to say abracadabra. That's a magic word used by magicians.
Yep. I heard of that one.
And there's another one.
Man, you need to get more sleep,
Yeah.
man. You're always yawning, man. What's up with that?
Tired.
So what, man?
No, I didn't get much sleep last night because everybody was up. You know, I don't know if everybody knows, we have this brand new white cat. So this is white cat wandering onto our porch. White kitten.
Absolutely beautiful,
Totally
too.
white.
Totally white.
Lately, all these, I don't know if people are dumping. Reggie, do you think people are dumping cats off at our house because they see us feeding all the stray cats?
Absolutely. People are dumping them up because Savannah's feeding them all the time.
Why,
That's why.
why, Reggie? Why?
Because Savannah's
How many
feeding
people
them.
did you see drop off cats at our house?
A million people. I saw a million
Reggie,
people.
there's not a million people to drop stuff off at
Yes,
your house. I
yes,
mean,
there
why
is.
you?
Yes, there is.
Reggie, you ought to get a shirt that says "I love the word a million" because I use a million all the time. That's all you do.
Man, I do got a shirt that says I love a million people
Yeah.
all
So,
the time.
anyways, getting back to the white cat.
Yeah, you go on and get back to the white cat. Go on,
So
go
this
on.
white cat comes up to the house, right?
Right up to the house at the front door.
And
it was sitting outside.
and our dad saw it and said, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
I gotta get that cat. That
He
cat's
did-
mine now.
he
'cause
definitely
it's like
saw it.
out in the cold and this and that.
Yeah, but sitting with us right now.
Didn't have a collar or anything.
Nothing, man. Didn't have nothing.
So somebody must have dumped it off or it got lost. But
Just like I said.
you never see a cat like that around, and it's just sitting here on our desk while we're doing our podcast.
Sitting next to me, brother.
And what's it got, Reggie?
What?
Yeah,
Fleas.
got some flea action going
Got
on.
a lot of flea action,
So we
dude.
gave him some flea drops and stuff, and now I think Dad's going out to get some flea collars. I think that's what he said. So he will be back later, I guess. But right now maybe he's getting food without us.
Wouldn't be the first time. Because he's always eating. He's always getting food without us.
Oh, hang on a second.
What?
Hang on. I'm looking out the window. I want to
What?
see if this car was backing up to hit my dad's car. Okay, no, my
Dad's
dad's
car
car
ain't even
made a
there.
note.
What are you talking about?
Um,
He's at the store.
okay, so
Get on with
let's
the
get
show.
back to the magic words.
All right.
Then you got abracadabra. Abracadabra.
Yo, man, why you gotta be screaming like that, man?
I'll turn it down.
Tone it down.
I don't know. I'm looking on the internet. It don't say where that's from, but it almost sounds like a Harry Potter kind of word. No. What was the word in Harry Potter?
Abracadabra with a V. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
With a V,
it
I
almost
think.
sounded like a V.
I just said
in,
that.
Harry
Man,
Potter.
you're an idiot. You make me sick.
Hey, as Harry Potter real there is there really a 9 3/4 train track there, Reggie?
Yes, there is, and I've been there
Reggie,
a
have you
billion
been
times. I've been there a billion times.
When have you been in the Harry Potter magic train track?
Yesterday, in my dreams.
Reggie, dreams are not real.
They are real. Dreams are as real as you want them to be. Dreams exist.
Okay,
you know what I'm
Reggie,
saying?
I'm beginning. You think you just stay up all night trying to make sentences and things to stump me. You get these scenarios on your head, so you try not to look stupid.
Man, try to look
when
good. Man, you
when
look
you get on the
stupid.
show.
Talking
but
to me and
I don't know if it's
What?
working.
It ain't working.
Anyways,
Because I don't look stupid. You know?
Another. Oh, how about Shazam? Shazam's a magic word. That's I don't know if it's a comic book magic word, but hey, we saw the movie Shazam and they used it.
True that. True that.
So another word is agi magi la taraji.
Never heard of it, brother. Never heard of it. Nope.
No, Reggie, that's from Persia.
What, really?
Aji magi la taraji. Aji magi la taraji.
It sounds Persian, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Another one is alhim or hocus pocus.
Boring.
That's like a regular kind of word.
I know,
think.
man.
Hang on,
You
you
hear
know
it all
what?
the time.
I'm,
What?
I'm just curious to see what else is on here. I'm just curious to see how many of these magic words are on here. Okay, I don't really see too many. So Hank, wait. Let me go back. Okay, so the great magicians. Reggie, name me one.
Reggie Brown.
Reggie, you're not a magician.
I told you I'm a wizard, man. I'm a wizard.
Okay, you're the magic. You're the magic man of farts.
They sure am. And they smell, and
You're
they
this
smell
magic
like
man
roses.
with smelly farts.
No, they smell like
Your
roses.
farts all smell.
Your farts smell.
You know, the one you did is still lingering here, and I'm
No,
about
it's
ready
not.
to vomit.
Good.
What?
Yeah, that was my whole
Reggie, what?
secret plan.
You ain't gonna be happy till I vomit, huh?
I know I ain't gonna be happy. I want to see
Okay,
it all over the
okay,
floor.
okay.
All over the floor. I'm gonna tell
So-
Dad. What?
You know, we have Merlin.
We do got Merlin. Merlin was a pretty good magician too. He lived way back in the day of King Arthur.
So then we have Houdini. Houdini was more like an
Who?
illusionist.
Yeah, he
You got
sure was.
David Blaine. You got
Yep.
Copperfield.
My man.
Penn and Teller.
Yep.
But I mean, there's so many new magicians that are coming along in the world that when you watch them, you almost want to say, "Wow, is magic really real? Are they actually performing real live magic that defies the laws of physics
Yep.
and nature?"
Absolutely. Yep.
So Reggie, what do you think?
Man, you know what I think? I'm telling you, magic is real. Magic is like they're like tapping into the multi-universal kind of magic stuff beyond physics.
So Reggie,
and
do you
stuff.
think it's possible? Because there are people out there who truly believe that there are people. You know how there's people who are born and they age really quickly,
Yep. I heard of them.
and then there's people who are born and if they age quickly, I'm sure there's some who age very slowly, and they could be immortal. You know.
I believe it. Mhm.
Do you think there's also people who can be born using so much percentage of their brains that they have like godlike abilities that we would
Absolutely.
call magic?
Absolutely,
That
absolutely.
they can float in the air.
Absolutely.
They can put objects through solid things.
Now we're talking.
They
Yep.
can read minds.
Absolutely read those minds like
Yeah,
Penn and
can you
Teller.
read minds, Reggie?
Absolutely. Well, I can read minds all the time.
What am I
Every-
thinking right now?
Stuff. You think about stuff. That's what you're thinking.
Reggie, okay, Reggie.
Stuff. You think
Mister,
about
I'm
the
going to
show.
stay up all night just to come up with stuff to make my brother look bad.
Man, I ain't even
Okay.
thinking about you, man.
So,
Man, get over yourself, man. Man, this is getting ridiculous. Go on with the show.
In the Bible,
Yeah.
Moses, I guess, had a staff, and we were watching it like the 10 Commandments with Charleston Heston.
Oh, I remember this part. Yep, I remember it.
Yeah,
Go
so-
on.
I guess some of the people there, I don't know who it was, but they turned their staff into a snake. And then Moses threw his staff down. It turned into a snake. Then his staff devoured the other snakes. And then his staff turned back into his back into his staff, if you can follow me. And that was magic, right?
100%.
That's some amazing magic.
1,000,000% magic. Yes,
now, whether
it
or not
was.
that's in the Bible, that's another story.
It is in the Bible.
Because I'll be honest with you guys, me and my brother haven't read the Bible.
Man, you don't know what I read. Man, you know my backstory. I read all the
Reggie,
time.
you ain't never read that Bible, okay? I know full well.
I read. Let's
Because
read
you
Bible
can't
like
really
I
read that well. You
Man, you just call me illiterate, man.
I didn't call
Man,
you illiterate.
Man,
I
you might as well
okay,
call me
whatever.
illiterate, man. You're
No,
always
Reggie,
trying to
you
put me
just
down.
want to argue.
Man, you
oh
want to
my
argue.
God,
Man, you want to
Reggie.
argue.
If you
What?
can go one day without arguing with me, boy, that would be magic.
If you could go one day without being stupid and put me down, man, that would be a miracle.
That
you know
would
what I'm
be
saying?
incredible. Abracadabra, I'd be saying. Hallelujah.
Yeah,
He
okay.
went one day without arguing with me.
You went
Wow.
one day. You went one day.
Amazing.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
So they have TV. There was an old TV show called The Magician, where he did I think he did like regular magic, but then there was another movie. Remember the movie Now You See Me?
Sure do. Yep, I
Yeah.
remember
Now
that.
that movie sort of upset me.
I gotta hear this. How did this movie upset you?
Okay, I'm going to tell you why.
All right, let's go.
Because I think, in today's age, 2021, that's our year that we're living in. You would honestly think if they're going to do a movie about an all-seeing eye and there's magic and this and that they take it to the next level, to like the fantasy level, to where they're actually doing real magic. But instead, they're like telling you how they do tricks, and then they do the tricks. And I think that sort of took away from the whole magic of the movie, because I was under the impression they were, in the end, really going to be endowed with this secret society where they actually held magic in some vessel, and only those who were worthy would get to dip their hand or drink from the cup of magic. And in essence, the essence of magic would flow through their bodies that controls all nature and all physics. That's what I was thinking. But instead, it was just one little what is that called? Oh my God, what is it called? One scavenger hunt after the other. So I don't think it was like really, really real magic. It was an entertaining movie. I love the actors. But what did you think about the movie Now You See Me?
Well, I was kind enough not to interrupt you because you were making some totally valid points. You know, now that you mentioned that, yeah, they should have took it like a million steps closer, a million steps further, and made it like a magical fantasy movie. That would have been cool. You know what I'm saying?
So you can go on social media and you can see how many people believe in magic, how many people don't believe in magic, and they say there's real magic. But I don't know. I don't know if there's actual real magic. I remember growing up, David Copperfield. He would do some amazing,
Oh my God! Yeah,
amazing
you're right.
things. I'd see all
He's
the
really
reruns
good.
and stuff,
Yep.
and he'd be floating in the air.
Oh yeah.
But then you had Harry Houdini. I used to watch the old movies of him. Not that I don't think anybody. I don't think I don't know if they had videos or movies of him doing magic. Now that would be really cool.
Spectacular, brother.
But he was like a huge escape artist. So he was more like a trickster, I guess. But David Blaine, you ever see him, Reggie?
Yeah, I see him all the time. That dude is off the hook. He be doing like street magic, putting pins through his arms, floating, holding his breath and stuff.
Yeah, you know,
the guy's
I
amazing.
think David Blaine, he does a lot of physical conditioning to do his tricks. But I also think there's some magic inside there too. You know, I always thought maybe people were born and they had magic and they'd have to be a magician just to hide the fact that they have magic. Otherwise, what would the government do if they found out you were actually a power source for magic?
Man, you know what they do? They be dissecting you, trying to figure out how they can make super soldiers that are magicians.
Yeah, they would
and
probably
wizards.
come right after you. You wouldn't.
Sure
You would
would.
not have a chance in life.
You wouldn't
to
have
do
a
anything.
chance, a snowball's
So,
chance.
You
Nope.
would have to come up with this persona, this other identity,
Yep.
this other who you are,
Amen.
kind of thing going on, just so you could
Yep.
you could survive in the world.
Yep.
You know, the other magician is Penn and Teller, and then we got Chris Angel. Chris Angel, you know, he used to be all over the place, but he sort of fell off the wagon there. I do remember seeing something. I think it was the last time I actually saw him. He had a show on that had magicians on there, and I guess he had some nasty words with one of the people he invited on the show.
He was dogging his fellow magician.
And that maybe that turned a lot of people off. Who knows?
Turned me off,
But
man. Wasn't good.
I
Wasn't
haven't
cool.
really seen him a whole lot since then. Have you, Reggie?
I ain't seen high nor hair of this dude. I don't know what. It's like he fell off the face of the
You know-
earth. You know what I'm saying? What?
I'm looking up online, and there's this guy called Harry Keller.
I've never heard of him.
Harry Keller, you know, I don't know if you know this, Reggie. He was an American magician who presented large stage shows during the late 19th century and early 20th century. Keller was a predecessor of Harry Houdini and a successor of Robert Heller and Isaiah Hughes, under whom he apprenticed. So he was a magician. I don't know exactly what he did, but you know, this is like the first time I ever really heard of him because we're actually looking stuff up, and he looks cool. Wish somebody make some magic pill to get this cough out.
You preaching to the choir, brother. I wish they'd make that pill for you too, because that cough is making me
Yeah,
sick.
it's a cross between, I don't know, Reggie. It's like a cross between the temperature in the house, the dryness, my asthma, you know, and just a dry cough, and a nasal infection.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, brother. So go on.
You know, that's pretty much what that stuff is.
The magic or your cough.
So was there ever really any real magic? I'm gonna be honest with you. That's something we all have to decide. We have to figure out whether or not that stuff was real. Which, in my opinion, Reggie, you know where that's gonna bring us, right?
To the words of wisdom. Take it away, my brother.
We talked about whether or not magic was real, ever. Can people really pull a rabbit out of their hat? Can people really cut a person in half? Can people really be teleported from one place to another, possibly across the earth or maybe to the other side of the universe? I often think about the greatest magicians in the world who lived way back in time when the earth was young. His name was Merlin. He supposedly had great mystic powers. That's right. But did he or did he not? That's the big question. I say that magic really does exist in the world, and maybe Merlin was one of these special peoples who inherited this mystical art from some kind of mystical society. Maybe not the sleight of hand or hands, but magic of kindness could exist in our fellow human beings. Does magic exist? I say maybe or maybe not, but maybe the magic of a helping hand in need, that's magic. Does magic really exist? I say the magic of a smile that can brighten up a cloudy day could be magic. So does magic really exist? Of course it does. If you have any doubt, just look in the mirror. The fact that you are here and alive is proof that beautiful magic can create someone like you. And you know what? These are my words of wisdom, magically speaking.
Well, my brother, that was good. That's a hard magic act to follow, but brings us to the close of the show. So here you go, my brother. Take it away.
So thank you for joining us here on Pop City Culture, and thank you for making us one of the most listened to podcasts around the world. Our success is your success. You can download our podcast and enjoy them any time of the day, morning, noon, or night. I will see you next time here on Pop City Culture, and as always, be kind and affectionate to one another. Remember whose you are. Peace.
Yo, does magic exist? Of course it does, man. Our show is living proof. It's magically touching everybody. That's right. Pop City Culture. By kids, for kids. Well, all right. All right.